Welcome to Master IELTS online video lessons. In this video, you will learn some useful vocabulary and collocations related to environment. Remember, environment is another popular subject in IELTS. Not only might you have to write an essay, but also read or speak on this topic, so it is very important to have a good knowledge about this topic. So now let's look at the causes, effects and solutions of different environmental challenges. So the first issue is global warming. Global warming is the rise of average temperatures of the Earth due to human actions. Well, you might think it's good for people living in cold countries such as Russia or Canada, but climate change can trigger some serious consequences. Actually, global warming has the potential to change rainfall, snow patterns, increase droughts and severe storms. So now let's look at the reasons behind the increase in the temperature of the Earth. The main contributing factor is the emission of greenhouse gases due to human activities, such as deforestation, for example, which means clearing of trees without the intent of replanting them. Other contributing factors behind global warming would be population growth, which means more fossil fuels are burnt and carbon dioxide is emitted to the air. Factory farming, which means confined animal feeding operations, which could lead to severe emissions of greenhouse gases. Words and phrases which will be useful with greenhouse gas effect. Ozone layer depletion, which means the reduction of the ozone layer. Greenhouse gas emitted, which means sending out greenhouse gases such as burning. Now let's speak about biodiversity. Biodiversity means the variety of all living things on Earth, which include plants, animals and microorganisms. Here are some words related to biodiversity. Ecosystem, which means all the plants and living creatures in a particular area considered in relation to their physical environment. Habitat, which means the natural environment of a plant, animal or another organism. Extinction, a situation in which a certain species no longer exists on the planet. Endangered species, animals or plants considered to be at the risk of extinction. Rainforest, a tropical forest that receives a lot of rain and that has very tall trees. Here's an example with above words. Many species within a forest ecosystem are endemic to that habitat. When their habitat is lost, it could lead to their extinction. There are many species in Asia that are listed as threatened or endangered. Now let's look at some useful phrases and words related to pollution. Hazardous waste, which means dangerous waste. Example: it is essential that hazardous waste is disposed carefully. Contamination, the process or fact of making a substance or place dirty or no longer pure by adding a substance that is dangerous or carries disease. Example: environmental contamination resulting from human activities is a major health concern. Landfill, it means an area of land where garbage is dumped. Example: having a landfill is becoming a serious issue in many countries. Now let's look at some words related to energy. Renewable energy sources. It means energy which can be reused. For example, wind, solar and other forms of renewable energy could be the fastest growing power sources. Tidal energy. It is the power produced by the surge of ocean waters during the rise and fall of tides. What's important now is to conserve energy. In other words, to use it carefully. Fossil fuels. It means a source of energy in the form of dead plants and animals. For example, fossil fuels have developed over millions of years and now available as coal, oil and natural gas. Now let's look at some more useful phrases. Industrial waste. Damaged, defective or superfluous material produced by industries. Biodegradable, capable of being slowly broken down into very small parts by natural processes, such as bacteria. Well, now you know words related to the environment. Do the task below on the platform to become more familiar with this topic. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Master IELTS Online – Effective Preparation for a High Score.